Title: The Zodiac Killer, America's Most Mysterious Serial Killer. Hook. More than 50 years ago, a mysterious killer began terrorizing Northern California. He attacked innocent people, sent strange coded messages to newspapers, and even mocked the police. He called himself the Zodiac, and to this day, no one knows who he really was. Introduction. The Zodiac Killer is one of the most famous unsolved criminal cases in American history. The attacks happened in Northern California during the late 1960s. The killer targeted young couples and often struck at night in quiet areas. What made this case even more frightening was that the killer loved attention. He sent letters and coded messages to newspapers, challenging the police to catch him. The first attack. The first confirmed Zodiac attack happened in December 1968 near a small town called Vallejo, California. Two teenagers, Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, were parked on a quiet road when someone approached their car. The attacker shot them without warning. David died at the scene, and Betty tried to run but was also shot. Police had very little evidence and no idea who the killer was. The second attack. Several months later, in July 1969, another couple was attacked in a similar way. Darlene Farron and Michael Mageau were sitting in a parked car when a man approached and began shooting. Darlene died from her injuries, but Michael survived. He later described the attacker as a white man with a heavy build. This attack shocked the community and made people realize a serial killer might be responsible. The letters begin. Soon after the second attack, newspapers across California received strange letters. The writer claimed responsibility for the murders and called himself the Zodiac. He included a mysterious symbol that looked like a circle with a cross through it. The letters also contained secret codes called ciphers. The killer said that if people solved the code, they would learn his true identity. The coded messages. The first Zodiac cipher was eventually solved by a couple named Donald and Betty Harden. The message revealed something chilling. The killer said he enjoyed hunting people because it was more fun than hunting animals. But the message did not reveal his real name. The Lake Berryessa attack. In September 1969, the Zodiac attacked again at Lake Berryessa. This time, the killer wore a strange black hood with the Zodiac symbol on it. He approached a young couple who were relaxing near the lake. The killer tied them up and stabbed them multiple times. One victim survived and gave police a detailed description of the attacker. The San Francisco murder. A few weeks later, the Zodiac struck again in San Francisco. He shot a taxi driver named Paul Stein in the city. Witnesses saw the killer leave the scene and walk away calmly. Police were incredibly close to catching him, but somehow the Zodiac disappeared into the night. The investigation. Over the years, police investigated many suspects. Thousands of tips were received, and detectives worked on the case for decades. One of the most famous suspects was Arthur Lee Allen, but there was never enough evidence to prove he was the Zodiac. The unsolved mystery. Despite modern technology, the Zodiac killer has never been officially identified. Some of his coded messages remained unsolved for more than 50 years. Even today, investigators and amateur detectives continue trying to solve the mystery. Ending. The Zodiac killer case remains one of the most chilling mysteries in American history. A killer who taunted the police, sent secret messages, and vanished without a trace. Will the truth ever be discovered? Or will the Zodiac remain a mystery forever?